Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into digital nutrition coaching, specifically an app called Carbon Diet Coach.
Mm,
It says it's simple, scientific, sustainable coaching from real experts. Okay, so let's unpack that. Does the source material, back this up?
that's exactly the mission here. We need to see if Carbon Diet Coach is, well, legit and reliable, actually science-backed, or if it's just another app making big
Right,
promises.
another fancy app.
Exactly. But, we did find some pretty strong signs right off the bat that it seems reliable.
Okay, like what? What's the first positive sign?
Well, just basic availability, really. It's on the App Store and the Play Store.
Okay, sure. That's a start. Means it passed some basic checks. But, lots of sketchy apps get listed, right? What makes this different?
Right, good point.
Yeah.
But here's where it gets interesting. It's the transparency. They actually list the professionals behind the app.
Oh,
Yeah, specifically Dr. Lane Norton, that's PhD, and Keith Cracker, who's an RD, a registered dietitian.
okay, Lane Norton. I know that name. He's pretty big in the fitness space, right? Fights pseudoscience.
Exactly. He's
Yeah.
very well known. And Keith Cracker, being an RD, means he has specific regulated credentials. So when experts like that tie their actual reputation to a product,
That definitely adds weight. It's not some anonymous company.
precisely, it immediately shifts the trust level.
Okay, so that moves the conversation from is it basically safe to, okay, is it actually effective?
Right. And speaking of effectiveness, we looked at their community reach.
Yeah, I saw the numbers. Huge social media presence, like over 100K on Instagram.
Over 148K on Instagram
Yeah.
and 11K on Facebook. It shows a big active user base. But, follower counts aren't everything.
True. The real test is what users actually say about it. Did you look at reviews?
Absolutely. We dove into the Play Store feedback especially, and honestly, it was overwhelmingly positive.
Really? What were people highlighting?
Users really seem to love how easy it is to use, particularly the macro tracking.
Ah, okay. That's crucial for fitness goals, tracking protein, carbs, fats. So easy means it doesn't feel like a chore.
Seems so. And here's something really telling. A lot of users specifically said they found Carbon more accurate and more motivating than other big apps.
Like MyFitnessPal, maybe. I saw comparisons mentioned.
Exactly like MyFitnessPal. And the why seems to be these automatic goal adjustments Carbon does.
Automatic adjustments, how does that work?
Well, based on your check-ins, your progress, the app actually tweaks your daily targets. It acts more like a coach guiding you instead of just being a passive tracker.
Okay, that sounds genuinely useful, more dynamic.
Yeah, it feels less like guesswork for the user.
But all right, let's keep it balanced. Nothing's perfect. Were there complaints? Any downsides noted?
Oh, for sure. There were some nuanced issues. Nothing deal-breaking for most, it seems, but worth noting.
Like what?
Some users felt the initial calorie cuts were maybe a bit too extreme. Others mentioned the protein goals felt perhaps unrealistically high for them.
Okay. High protein, big cuts. That can be tough to stick with long term.
Right. And there were also a few minor technical things, people wanting slightly better fiber tracking or maybe a smoother experience with the nutrition label scanner, typical app feedback.
Okay. So, pulling it all together then, what's
Yeah.
the verdict? Legit or not?
Based on everything the named experts with solid reputations, the platform presence, the really positive user feedback focusing on accuracy and ease of use,
Yeah.
the conclusion seems pretty clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, the app appears, well, absolutely legit. Seems reliable, science-backed, and genuinely helps people stay consistent.
Okay, so for you listening, if you're thinking about a digital coach, the takeaway here is really look beyond the marketing splash.
Definitely.
Check if it's on trusted platforms, sure, but critically, look for those verifiable professional credentials. Who actually built this thing?
Exactly. Know who's behind the curtain. And, this whole discussion kind of raises a final thought, something for you to maybe mull over.
Go on.
Given those user comments about, say, high protein goals or maybe steep calorie cuts, how does a science-backed tool like this balance getting people those quick results they often want
Right, the initial motivation boost.
with building the kind of slow, steady, sustainable habits that actually last long term? That's the real challenge, isn't it? For any coach, human or digital.